In this video, we are going to see about two-level directory file organization technique in operating system. So, in this technique, what we have is each user has their own, each user has his own directory. So that is a big advantage over here. So the user can create files in the subdirectories. So this is the we have a master directory where we will be having the subdirectories and the files in that one. So this is also called as root directory. So we have several menu functions here with the menu, that is create directory, create file in the particular directory, delete file from a particular directory, search file in a particular directory, and display the whole directories and files in them. And after that we have exit. So for each input I have defined a function, create directory function, create file function, and this delete file method, and so we can see search file method and also a display method. So first we'll start with the create directory method, that is here, that is located right here, and above which we have the root directory list. So once this function method is called, it takes the input, the directory name. So here we can see while calling this function, we are giving the input as enter the name of the directory that is taken from the user, and the name of the directory is forwarded to this function. And after that we are just appending the name of the directory in list. So we are not just appending the direct name into the list, we are appending that name as a list object. And after that we're printing a message directory created. After that we'll see about the create file method, which takes two inputs, enter the name of the directory in which the file has to be created and the name of the file that is being created. This method, and we'll see it later, this flag is equals to 0, and we have a loop after that. And if I of 0 is equals to directory name, so I basically is taken from the directories list, right? So I, for let me show you, it just looks like this. For example, if the dir1 is the directory name, so this will be I of 0. If that is matched with the entered directory by the user, then what we are doing is we are just I dot doing append operation, I dot append of the file name. So the file name, for example, if the file name is sample.txt, that will be appended here. So in the next iteration, if another file has to be created in this particular directory, if I of 0, always the directory name is located in the 0th index. If that one is equal to directory name, then we are, what we'll do, we'll just append the name of the file name, that is for example demo.txt, something like this, and this looks like this. So this is how it works. And after that, here we can see flag is equals to 0. So once the directory name is found in the directory root directory list, we are resetting the flag to 1. Fine. After that we have seen this file created, and after that we are just breaking the loop. Once the directory is found, we'll break the loop. Or else if the loop has completed a traversal and still the flag is not set to 1, that means the directory is not available in that root directory. So we'll print directory not found. That is about the create file method. Coming to the delete file method, this also takes the two inputs, that is the name of the directory in which the file is present, and the next one is the name of the file which has to be deleted. So here we can see the two inputs, and for I in directories, the same method, same technique used in the previous method. If I of 0 is equal to directory name, then what we are doing is in that directory the file name will be located from the next elements, right? So the first one will be the directory name, and the rest all will be the file names. If the file name is present in the rest all elements, then what we'll do is we'll just remove the file name and print it deleted, or else the file will print a message called file not found. That's about the delete file method. Now coming to the search file method, which happens to be the fourth input, search file. This also takes the two inputs, that is the name of the directory in which the file has to be searched, and the second one is the name of the file. Here we can see we have another flag is equal to 0, just in case if the directory is not found, then we'll make use of this flag. So for I in directories, if I of 0 is equal to directory name, we have already seen why I have taken I of 0 in just a minutes back, and here we can see we are setting flag to 1. So if file name is present in the rest of the elements other than the directory name, which is located in the first index. After that, if that is true, then we'll print found, or else we'll print file not found. Then once the directory is found, we'll only that part is required, and we'll break the loop. And after that, if flag is still 0, if that is not set, that means the directory is not found. This condition will not be true, right? So only in this case the flag would not be set, and if that is true, then we'll print directory not found. That's about the searching operation. Now we come into the display. So we can see that we have a display method where we just choose the master directory just to print the directories and the files available in those particular directories. So here we can see this display operation is performed only when the length of the dictionary, sorry, directories is not equal to 0. That means that if the directory's length is equal to 0, that means that there is no content in the directory. That means that the directory is empty. So in that case, we'll print a message called print empty. Fine. Only if it is not equal to 0, we'll print directory and a tab space and files. So in this directory, we'll print under this directory. We'll just print for I in directories print IO0. So I have already told you that 0 index always contains the directories, and after that I'm giving a tab space and end equals to 0. Sorry, end equals to a white space, which allows the next print statement to print in that line itself. So I'm using another loop for j in one colon. That means that the rest of the all the elements other than the directory that I'm printing in the same line besides the particular directory. So this loop continues until all the directories and files are printed. So that's it about the display function. Now let me run this and show you the output. Enter your choice. Let me create a directory first. dir1 directory created. Now let me create another directory, dir2. So let me try to create a file. Enter the name of the directory in which the file has to be created. dir1, for example. Name of the file, let me give it as sample.txt. and you can see file created. Now let me create another file in directory 2. Name of the directory dir2. Name of the file, let me give it as demo.txt, and file created. Now if you just use the file to display, here we can see dir1 has the file sample.txt, dir2 has the file demo.txt. Now we'll just try to search the file in a particular directory, dir1, which has the file sample.txt. Now we'll search for that. Here we can see found. Now if you search for directory, for example, dir1, in the dir1, if you search for some other file, for example demo.txt, you can see file not found. That's how this search file method works. Now we'll try to delete some file in a particular directory. We are going to directory 1 and we are mentioning the name, that is sample.txt. So we can say deleted. Now if you just press 5 to display, we can see the sample.txt file has been deleted from the directory 1. This is how all these 4 functions work, and all the 5 functions work. And if you just press 6, that's it, the process has been finished. I hope all the outputs are correct, and thanks for watching.